For now, rival Scotland is Cape United. Asatatamba name. Chimbotya anyway so murugujgawa, but panerenyapa we are coming. I used to say number 8, but I'm no longer want number 8. I want number 1.
It's because Cape United is
I now want number 1. I now want number 1. Now without fail, I now want number 1.
You're being diplomatic, President, when you said with number 8. We know we have to meet your vision and fulfill your vision of number 1.
I think I spent about 1 hour on the phone with Honourable Jero Wachiditi. Kwa Moya kubhurara 3 mucharoda. Timu yangu yakasimba, you know how Jerry, how he talks, eh? Timu yangu yakasimba, timu yangu. When he says only Highlanders and Dynamos, no one on Tochka. Okay, go last year, what happened to you, my brother? Why are you not putting Scotland? Why are you jealous with Scotland? I'm a winner. No 2 ways. I'm a number 1. Whatever I touch is number 1. So get that. Viewers, supporters, haters, I'm number 1. I want to say bora all my support. I don't want to we do these things for fun. No. Toto itazwine in the Moya wedu ese. My junior team, he wears the jazz that the first team wears. It means what I'm serious in watch the space on our jazz. What you are seeing in Europe, you'll be seeing on our jazz in Zimbabwe. So watch the space. I know my fans achandituka pa ma comments achitaura zvanenge achitaura vamwe achitaura also vanenge vachitaura, but ane bhora ndianoita sei? Ndianomapa,
ndianowina,
ane bhora futi ndianowina futi.
Welcome to the Mabviravira football show. My name is Tatenda G. I would like to apologize. Last week I wasn't here, but I want to say a big shout out to the guys that managed to hold it down. It went so well. But coming up on the show, of course, we're going to be having conversations about the beautiful game of football. We're going to take you around the league with Rukudzo. We're also going to have what we call the match zone with the team manager, Peter Ndlovu, and the president of the football club himself, Honourable Scott Sakupwanya, is going to be gracing us. And not forgetting the Scotland Queens are going to be here to let us in on what's happening on their end. But I'm going to let you in on something. Please make sure you like, you subscribe, you comment, and you share. Be there. Welcome back to the show, and as promised, we told you that we will be joined in the studio here with the president of the football club, Honourable Sakupwanya. Madzoka Zakari. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for making some time. I think the first thing I'm going to do is congratulate the team on the independence, the Uhuru Cup yatakawina ku Bulawayo. Makorokoto Honourable.
Ndedu tese.
Magataura magata. It's the cup this season. We are going for it. Yeah, and I think tukutora.
Okay, so yeah, I think just now maybe try and come back to the league. Just basically, I want to get your thoughts as a sportscaster. Tinema narratives manya now, and one of them is that Scotland in a heavy rivalry named MWOS. So I win on Saturday and did it at Ngoni. That was, you haven't done that before. I want to get your thoughts on the importance of that win. First of all, Honourable, do you actually have a heated rivalry? MWOS. Fans or media. Mimi, how do you feel about MWOS given Division 1 rivalry here?
No, you know what? Isusu MWOS atisima rivals, but it's only kuti, you know, takapinda MWOS iripo already. Satapinda MWOS iripo, isusu takapinda tikato test game redu MWOS. MWOS yanga yatadza ku qualifier kupinda mu league. Vatasvika mu Division 1, isusu it was our first time kupinda mu Division 1, vatawachika. So then vatatoti, okay, better not to tambika. Then from there, pakapaita ka beef, you know, with the supporters, okay. With the owners, we family.
Okay.
We are family. It's only kuti masupporter mimi, hey, munoronga zvinhu munoronga kudzimba dzenyu uku. Moya mozvisa mu ground kuti ndoza hapo. Saka, look, I say to my guys, well done guys for the game ratakatamba ku MWOS. I had to tanga tough. And rakuya zvangu, I had to tanga tough. But I'll say well done to the team. Kuina kwatakaita game redu reMWOS. But to answer your question, we are not rivals in MWOS. No, we are not. Atisi my rivals. One why, you know how it is. Ozati muna kunzoku kwanotsvaka marine zvakasiyana siyana.
Manya ni manarrative.
Saka muna manya narrative yake kuti ndiri weMWOS. Ototanga kutoita zveMWOS, unoona ngwana mwakapendwa zveMWOS, mwakapendwa zveScotland, mwakapendwa zveDynamos, sabhora rinobva ranakidza. Pasina vanhu vebhora rinakidza.
Saka honorable, tikati rival weScotland ndiani?
I was about to ask that.
Saka because taswera chingoti ndimos.
For now, rival weScotland iCaps United. Because you know what? No, Honourable Jerry is my brother. Okay, remember Kingsley Mreremba takamtenga kubva ku Dynamos, I think ku Caps United for 150,000 US. He was the best player ever watakatenga in the league. I think entire in the league hapana akambobhadhara mari yakadaro 150,000 US. Yatakabhadhara kuna Kings. Takabhadhara 150,000 kuna Honourable Jerry. And Honourable Jerry ipapo ndopo wakavhawa booster. I remember I was on a trip to France. I think I spent about 1 hour on the phone with Honourable Jerry. Wachiditi, komauyo kubrara 3 mcharoda. Timu yangu yakasimba, you know how Jerry, how he talks, Timu yangu yakasimba, timu yangu. And then we were scared. Aish. Topedzai na Caps United. But takazouya Mabviravira. First time for the history. Vatapita number 1. So we are saying to my brother, welcome. Arisatamba name. Chimbodya henyu eso muri kudyawa, but panere nyapa we are coming.
But Honourable, what's your relationship like na Honourable Jerry?
He is my brother. You know, I used to play for Caps United Juniors. I used to play for Caps United. My team was Caps United. Kuvandiri Mfana, Nana Baba Gari, Brenham Siska and all those stuff. I know all the Caps United players. So Caps United was my team. The trainer Realton Sports Club. Yeah. Dopate trainer papa pana fourth up. Pasat pa change apa ne mabaza hapo pepe. It was a good
space.
Yeah, space ya taito trainer papa. Taito sangana kumfako si grenora chichi and everything. Tiyo trainer pa. Saka Caps team yangu, but my brother Jerry tunonakidzana kana tiri mu parliament. I remember last time pandakatamba nawo first game ndakawachika. Second game vandidya 1-0. Noise yachanga nakupera yangu inini ndakawina atira kuita
saka zvakunyatsonakidza sezvo Caps United ndoiri pamusoro at the moment.
And you see the good thing about Caps, I will say Caps United has got stars. Hapana kunyepa ipapo. Ine ma stars wakatora look isusu patakapinda mu league takauraya matimu akawanda tichitora ma players awo, but iwo kungezi vakauraya ngezi yese vauraya ngezi vanotora mamwe players vadaiso. So I said to my brother, paScotland dai ambomira zvake. We might be number 8, but Caps United I'll beat definitely. And I'll say to my players, Caps United have put their bonus to $500. I'll put to my players 1,500 US.
No, Honourable. I mean, you are capping the bonuses at 1.5.
At Caps United, yes. At Caps United.
For the Caps United.
For the Caps United only.
For the Caps United.
For the Caps United.
For that one
for
game.
the Caps United.
I'm trying to motivate them for that one.
For the Caps United, yeah. Because even they've got senior players, I have senior players. So let's see.
Okay, so I think it's very clear now that who Scotland's rival is. Now we know who Scotland's rival is for the rest of this season.
But you want to know what Rukudzo? The more we spend time with Honourable, he has a soft spot for Dynamos. Now we're learning that he also has...
He played for Caps United.
Played for Caps United. Yeah. He also has a soft spot for Caps United. So I'm interested to know, but not about Caps United Dynamos. Munema katrasa papi.
Pantamachi?
Pantamba Caps United Dynamos. Since SM Club by Mune history now. There's like a soft spot for
No, but
both.
you know what? To be honest, Dynamos is my team. Dynamos is
You
my
just
team.
said Cap
There's
is
no
your
two
team.
ways. No. Dynamos is my team. There's no two ways. If you look, Riro yakabva ku Scotland, vaenda kuchi ku Dynamos.
Yeah.
If you see Denver, is now kupi.
Quantas.
Is now ku Highlanders. So we are family.
So I guess what Honourable is basically saying is, Amy, Borra 3 again. Mamarin squeezes are so far because
Yeah.
like what you said last season before you came into the league, Honourable Jerevakati ma prepared Borra 3.
Yes.
And clearly league Takatora this season, of course, we're doing very well. And I'm getting into the next game. That is Zimbabwe. And Zimbabwe is one of the best scoring teams in the league.
Right now.
They
They were struggling before, but now they scored 5 goals last 2 games.
Exactly. And Scotland is the best defensive team in the league right now. Makatarisa game Iroro, Murugufila say.
Buj is my friend. He's my best friend. I don't know where it. Even if you look at his chest, it's Rakatonyo runs better plans goals. So na Simba to wirana zingete but kana takubhora manje. Kaukama kanomboita sei? Kanombochekwa. Look, Simba Bora, to be honest, I'll say Simba Bora in my players. Arimo is not, it's not at fun or I do pass Simba Bora. At fun a good Togona kuwina ne Simba Bora. Why? The reason Simba Bora and Kutizoni, Simba Bora and Doakatengesera my prayers. If you look Ziwochaga Kwatiri, what's his name? The other one. Machope, Musona, Musebe, Zuochaya, and yeah. So Simba Bora, I don't select my players. Because Inda was now worried. I always talk to him on the phone. No, what is going on? What is going on? Even this game, I know what I was feeling. Shame with him. With the supporters, you know, supporters they say whatever they say.
They do.
They'll say whatever they want to say. Yeah. Tora chino chako enda nacho, but they don't know kuti stress yatinopindwa nayo ma-owners ema-clubs yakaita say, you know, awanzi kusise bora awo ma-support anonga chimbofunga kuti we do these things for fun. No. Totoita zvine moyo wedu wese totonakirwa kutoti team yapedza iri pa number 1 yapedza pa. That's why I said kuti no, look, we want to turn our football into business.
Yeah. And speaking of business, you've been talking about the stadium, the quality and everything, the capacity from 5,000 to 15,000. But speculations, Magoyam got Iowa. Is a world-class stadium. What's the update there?
No, our stadium definitely for other clubs to see that we are very serious of what we are saying. We want them to copy from us. Okay, we've been copying how to play soccer because they've been in the leagues for years. So we are saying for this coming season again, watch out. I used to say number 8, but I'm no longer wanting number 8. I want number 1.
It's because Caps United is
I
right
now
now.
want number 1. I now want
Very
number
serious.
1. Now without fail, I now want number 1. Don't look at Scotland at number 8. No. We winning the championship again. Without fail.
Honourable, before we let you go, what are your parting words today? What do you want to say to the fans? What do you want to say to the rival clubs like Caps United and Dynamos Zimbabwe? Everyone who's watching, what are your last words?
My last words, I'll say to my fans, could be patient. Oh, okay. Be patient. Scotland, takuziwa. Kuti bora rakamira sei, bora ra3 rakamira sei, and takuziva ma-tactics ese anoitwa. And if you look, as a Scotland, we have put a lot of money in our club. We have more sponsors who are coming on board. Like next year, watch the space on our jazz. What you are seeing in Europe, you'll be seeing on our jazz in Zimbabwe. So watch the space. kuti isusu we are serious nenyaya dzebhora idzi, hatisi kudzokera kumashure. That's why muri kuona takuaka stadium, takuita asi zveflamboy ayo. No, it's business. Bhora rine mari. Tikanyatsodzigadzira zvakanaka bhora rine mari. Look at my junior team. My junior team wears the jersey that the first team wears. It means kuti I'm serious nezvandiri kuita.
Pane uniformity.
Yeah, zvese zvane uniform zvese. Zvese zvane uniform. Saka look, we are serious nenyaya dzebhora. Our fans keep on supporting Scotland. We are muchisupporter. We know kuti sometimes munouya kubhora makatarisira kuwina. We know kuti munouya sometimes kubhora muchitarisira kuti player ichatamba. But you know, coach sometimes anenge ane zvaanenge achiona. Sometimes coach cannot come on the media and say kuti this player akakwara. But I'll answer to the fans. This young man, Matthews anga ane injury. So look, I always ask my coach, Matthews naye asiri kutamba, and then he told me kuti no, Matthews anga ane injury. So my supporters edu anenge asikazive zvozvofata ko Matthews asiri kutamba, chichiri kuitika and all those stuff. I'll tell you, all the players, they're going to have a chance. All the players at Scotland, they're going to have a chance to play because Makapsa Chachawanda, Mutapa, we've got a league, we've got a CAF. So we cannot say kuti team yeku CAF ndo ichenda ku league, ndo ichenda kunonzichi kumutapa. Saka there's more players coming in again to Scotland. You're going to be surprised with the names that I'm bringing to Scotland. Watch the space again for you to know that Scotland is a serious team. I'm telling my brother, Jerry, that yes, you have Achiro. I used to like Achiro. Achiro is the best player. I like him. Achiro anotamba. And this other guy, what's his name? He plays very well. But I'm saying to my brother, no problem. Scotland is ready. We are coming for you, my brother. We are coming for you, Caps United. We are coming for you.
Right, just to reiterate before we finish, the winning bonus against Caps United is
1.5. Yes, 1.5.
Just putting it
If
out.
they play well, I'll then put another more man again.
Okay. Machines Guramega.
Yeah. Only for Caps United.
Because
you see, I was watching his interview. When he says only Highlanders and Dynamos. No one on Tochka. Okay. Go last year, what happened to you, my brother? Why not putting Scotland? Why are you jealous with Scotland? So, my brother, watch out for Scotland. I'm ready, my brother. I'm going to put more money for the game against Scotland versus what? Caps United. I'll say to our supporters, come in numbers. Dera tukutamanechi? Ne Caps. And people always say, Scotland, the bus people. I'll bus 1,000 buses for that game.
Yeah, Machines Guramega has no honorable who pass 1,000, my fans.
No, buses.
1,000 buses?
Buses, yes, 1,000 buses.
Buses?
From
all over the country.
Yeah, from all over the country.
Oh my.
There's going to be a crazy atmosphere there.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the show, and we're about to take you around the league with our sports analyst, Rukudzo. Rukudzo, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you very much for welcoming me back. Where were you last week, though?
Story for another day, man. Okay. Let's just go around the league.
Abandoned.
Let's work first.
Okay,
cool. Before we go around the league, let's talk about what's happening with the Warriors. There's news that's coming out of that camp. What's going on?
Massive news. The head coach decided to resign out of nowhere.
Wow.
Completely out of the blue. No one was expecting it. He was actually seen going around the stadium, scouting locally based players, trying to see who you could incorporate into the squad. Then the following day, he just says, he goes to Zifa and says, I'm done.
What do you think? Do you think there was something else happening behind the scenes?
That was the suggestion. Of course, it felt like maybe Zifa had imposed something on him and he decided to fight back and stand his ground, and maybe they didn't come to an agreement. But sources within Zifa are telling us that they themselves were stunned by it. They did not expect him to do so. So maybe it's just something that maybe he got a call from somewhere saying there's a better opportunity and decided to just leave Zifa in the lurch. So now we're looking for a new permanent head coach.
It's so odd. But then how detrimental is this to the progress of the Warriors so far?
I don't know if you can say it's detrimental given the fact that in terms of the 7 matches he was in charge of, it was only 3 wins, 3 draws, 3 defeats rather, and a draw. So the results weren't the very best.
But they were not the worst though.
Yeah, the thing is, he at least fixed our attack. In all 7 games he was in charge of, we scored. And that was something which was a problem for us with his predecessor. We've gone 5 games that was scoring. So he at least fixed our attack. But the fact that it's only 3 wins and 3 defeats, it's not the very best record. So we wait and see what Kaitano Tembo does. That's his interim head coach. He's going to take charge of us in the Unity Cup that we're playing at the end of next month. Kaitano Tembo is going to be assisted by Tekso Chiragwi, the Caps United head coach. So we wait and see. Maybe he would do enough to convince Zifa to give him the permanent job. But look, a lot of people aren't really sad that Manica is gone. Let's put it that way.
Right, let's from the Warriors, let's come back to the league. Let's talk about what's been happening over the past couple of game weeks. Let me take you to Bulawayo. Barberfield's Caps with a huge win there, 2-1 against Highlanders. How did you see that game?
That's a loud statement of intent.
My goodness.
In terms of, we've been talking about Caps United as a potential title contender all season, and this was a big banana skin given how Highlanders are very difficult to breach defensively. So Caps scored twice. They actually depended on set pieces to do so, but goals count, of course. It doesn't matter how they come. The fact is, Caps United were dominant for the first half. They had the ball.
It's like Highlanders were not even there. They started playing in the second half.
It was men against boys in the first half. And Tekso Chiragwi really showed his tactical nous there in terms of dominating the game. And they could have maybe even taken a 2-goal lead at halftime. They found the second goal in the second half. That's when Highlanders really started to up their intensity, started to dominate the game themselves. They pulled the goal back, they hit the post. They could have actually taken a draw, but for Caps United anyway, this is the first time they've won against Highlanders in Bulawayo for 11 years.
That is crazy.
So for them to do that now in the context of how they started this season, it shows that they're making a loud statement of intent that they are trying to knock Scotland off its perch. And Scotland have a lot of work to do.
100%. And Rukudzo, let's just finish off and round up around the league with news coming out of Manica Diamonds. We've heard they're not rumors anymore. It's out there. What's going on?
Okay, so last week when you guys weren't there, when you abandoned me, we did talk about the fact that Africa Mineral Ventures had taken over Manica Diamonds and maybe things are going to improve financially. But then over last week, we were hearing reports that the players were told that the owners were not going to honor their contracts that they agreed with the previous ownership. And the players got so angry that they actually went on strike. They went on strike, and then the new owners actually wrote to the PSL asking for them to disband the senior team and allow them to promote the juniors.
That's crazy.
And bring some players from Division 1, from their Division 1 structures as well, to just completely destroy the team because they didn't want to deal with the senior players. But anyway, what then happened is on Saturday morning before the game against Hard Rock, they had a meeting, the players and the executive. They had a meeting, they came to some kind of understanding. I think
they had to iron it out.
The players were promised something.
Of course,
obviously.
Of course they did.
For them to then go to Chisumbanje, they honored their fixture with Hard Rock and actually came out with a 0-0 draw. That's actually only their second point of the season. So I guess whatever they were promised was enough to give them the
motivation
to play well,
come up with a draw.
So but there's still a lot of confusion there at Manica Diamonds. It still needs to be ironed out in terms of how these owners are going to deal with the outstanding salaries and signing on bonuses from last year.
Yeah, that's a lot going on in the league. That's Around the League with Rukudzo, our sports analyst. We continue with the show just after this. Alright, so it's time for Match Zone. Of course, usually always joined by the team manager, the legend in Sukuzonke, Peter Ndlovu. But today we also have the president of the club alongside him to give us some of his insights as well on how the team have been playing of late. So of course, President, thank you of course for joining us, Honourable Sakupwanya, and of course Peter, thank you as well for joining us. I just want to get your thoughts, Peter, to start off in terms of the win against MWOS. The first time the club have won at Ngoni Stadium against the rivals from Division 1. I just want to get your thoughts on how Honourable Pedzai changed things up by bringing in Mafios Chiweta. How did he actually change the dynamic of the game in terms of how Honourable Pedzai wants to play, because he hadn't been playing all along?
Thank you. I think you have to see that at Scotland, anyone can play anytime. So maybe the coach had a chance to view and see who was fit for that game, and Mafios became the person that the coach thought that he could take on the defenders, going forward. But that shows that the coach is confident with everyone in the team.
Sorry, Honourable, and then maybe just your thoughts as well on the performance of Khama Billiat. Khama Billiat as well was played as a false nine. He was being used as like the wall to bring in everyone else. HP box. What were your thoughts on how Khama played? He ended up being man of the match. He scored the winning goal as well.
Yeah, Khama. Can we talk about Khama? Khama is a champion. Is a what can I say? Khama is a star. Look at Khama kwakabva somewhere. If you look at Khama, I would say Khama was on. He was on according to his performance. Since ndaona Khama paakadzoka kunoku, Khama I think he was on 20%. But now I can see kuti I improve more now. Is now adzoka chaizo. So the Khama we know muchamuona zvenyu apa aikuratidza mama aikuratidza kuti I'm the real Khama.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. So then, looking forward now, Peter, when it comes to Zimbabwe are also a team that has got a very good defense. But of late, they found their scoring touch. They've scored 5 goals in their last 2 games, including beating FC Platinum 3-0. And we know FC Platinum is always a difficult team. So that suggests now that there's a bit of danger with the attacking threat now. But you guys have only conceded 3 goals this entire season.
Absolutely.
So in terms of your expectations for how that one against Zimbabwe will go, especially at home at Rufaro.
Like you said, the record stands. We've considered least goals, so that means we've got a very good defensive line, defensive play. But as Scotland, our obligation is not to go and defend. It's we attack, which is the best form of defense. So when you attack a team, that means they have to defend. So I think we're going to approach it that way. All we need to do is to win, and sitting here with Honourable, I think it just gives us a confidence that he's there, he supports us every time. So we just have to give him his goods, which is the vision and his mission to win every game. We don't have a friendly game at Scotland. We want to win, sweep everything that comes. So approaching this game, I think the coach is simple, gonna tell the boys to play their football, and like I said again, each and everyone will play in Scotland team as long as you listen and follow instructions of the coach.
Honourable, I just want to get your thoughts as well on, I don't know if you can say you're struggling to score goals, but it's now 1 goal in the last 4 league. So yes, you played very well against MWOS. You should have scored 3 goals if you ask me, but just panya finishing, what do you feel? How are you feeling about 1 goal in 4 games league?
I think in football, I think mune ma challenges amo harimo. Look, sema supporters isu state iri kunzeka tototamba bhora zvakasimba stereke zvokuti we can say dai but iwe upinda uzviite azviitike. So what, I'll say tough luck to my strikers nezviri kungoitika zvekuti they're failing to score. And maybe ukamubvunza kuti pawatarisana na keeper chicho anogona kudza ati ndatofunga ndaita sei ndakowesa. So Zumborambo also, every striker wants to score with a style. Wakambozona. Hakuna striker not atarisana na keeper or was shot ayo. You always want to score with a style, header or something. But so apa Zumborambo also, but I'll say tough luck to my strikers. To be honest, tikaravudza ma supporters anokudza ema views akasiyana. Anokudza dai azorimisa, dai azodai, dai. If you look at the Mafios one, Ramos, andaka roa keeper aribata, then Khama dai rakatadzwa bhora risina kugowa, dai wakanzwa maviewers, dai wakatarisa kana ma comments anenge staro akara dai apira uyo dai so. But you see, so atigone kucomment about the strikers, but why vari kudai so what. Let me be honest with you, against Dynamos, I even bet Kubas with my guys, with Machope to score. Because I believe in Machope. Machope is a striker. He's a go-getter, that guy, no doubt. but musina musa haunake zvakafanira kuti iwo ukabva kumba kwako ukatipinda mutaura utsvaga mari unogona kufunga kuti mari yongo itsvaga yayo unogona kuiwana unosvika masango akaita sei akarema. It's the same thing with bhora. Womboitamba nawo wacho hauzoti zvinhu zvaitika imomo mumagraundi imomo. Saka usai kuti I don't think we have mabet strikers, aren't it, coach?
No, we don't have. I think just to add on to what the Honourable is saying, the good thing is we are getting there. The best thing is to create the chances and miss them. And when they start going in, you'll be surprised. And of course, we have to give confidence to the strikers. If their morale is low, give them much time to make sure they hit the net at training. I think they will come back. Let's have a look at what Simba has for us. Them scoring more goals and us having more defensive, structures. But I think it should turn around this time for us to start getting those goals.
As you said, Peter, the most important thing is that Scotland is actually creating the chances, not just putting them away. That's what needs to be fixed. Okay, last time we had you, Honourable, there was maybe a bit of confusion around one of the most important things you said, Panyaye 3 million. Maybe you can just clarify when you're talking about the 3 million that you're hoping to bring into the league, whether it's for the league winner or it's to sponsor all 18 teams in the top division. Maybe you can just clarify for us what you meant by the 3 million.
No. See, I was reading my comments one. Vachitaura zvokuti no muri kutaura zve3 million but hamuna mastadiums but hamuna chichichi. But look, tingangotaura here zvekuti zvoni taakunza manew buses tisina manew buses tisina vanhu vanopinda mabhazi imomo. Saka people they must also see kuti zvoni kana ukaona taakutaura kuti no zvakati no, our government definitely they'll make a plan about my stadiums. I don't think that our government won't put new stadiums. They'll put the new stadiums. If you look takaenda kumapisa, you see the stadium yakatambirwa ne Scottland ne Highlanders pa Independence. Only kuti mvura ndio yakakanganisa. We are saying kuti wagara kumapisa ground iro ngarambe richiita sei richishanda, because that's another stadium. Kungopedzisa rimwe other side handiti Rato Stadium rinotogara vanhu vakawanda. Saka for the 3 million, the one I was saying kuti no, Delta, yes, they've been helping us. Delta, they've been helping the league vachisponsor kubva kumashure zvinhu zvakaoma. Okay, zvinhu zvakaoma. So Delta yakauya ikabatsira. But now we are saying kuti yes, zvinhu hazvirambe zvakaoma. Zvinhu zvachinjawo. Saka zvachinja ngatifambirane nenguva nezviripo. So we are saying kuti zvoni isusu kana takutamba mabhora some clubs they have difficulty nenyaya yemasponsors handiti. So if you are winning 3 million, but 3 million ipapo we are even saying kuti the new club iri kuuya, the new sponsor iri kuuya inofanira kupawo kameka mari kemaclub asati watanga bhora, so that maclubs anokwanisa kutenga my new players. So
the 3 million is for across the 18 teams.
Yes.
Then the league winner, you'd want him to win how much? Win how much? The league winner.
3 million here. We'll be now talking football. We'll be now talking business.
So for now, if a title sponsor, so let's say a title sponsor now wants to come in for the league match.
Yes.
Or 18. If you're saying that the winner must get 3 million,
no,
how much must
we are not saying we have a sponsor yet.
Oh no,
you hear me, my brother. No, we are not saying we have a sponsor yet. We don't have a sponsor. We are saying kune kaso handiti tokumbirawo kana zvichita kana wakati wagonawo kuisa 3 million but wakati wedzere ukamari kawo kana kakatiwo timu yawina handinoona mutapa iri kuwina 1 million handiti.
Yes.
Saka iwo wakaiswawo kana one 1.5 million it's doable. Tozotsvaga ma private sectors handiti oweone tumacup handiti, because you see chiri kubhowa ndicho kuti our players vari kubuda muno muZimbabwe woenda kuSouth Africa. Waenda kuSouth Africa hakusina kumwe kunhu kwavari kuenda vazhinji wacho. Bhora ravo riri kuperera kupi? Riri kuperera kuSouth Africa. If you look at Gwekwerere was a star, but anoperera muSouth Africa. So we are now saying kuti isusu akatambira muno ngaachende kuEurope, because anenge akudzawo nekuSouth Africa kuti no, for you kuti munditenge I need so much, and mari ikawandawo for the winning. my players anowana good bonus, anowana good mapay. Because tunoto my players said ati arikuenda kubasa. Achiuya nemari, achibatsiro mhuri dzake, achibatsiro zvakawanda. Kwete titi a player arikuenda kubhora, aenda kubhora, onze arikuwana mari yakati. If you look at Jerry, you hear him saying kuti zoni, if aka offer my players like $500 kuti wakawina inonzi, wakawina league, wakawina the game. One on $500 winning bonus and it, which is good and it. Saka kana pane mari dzakati kureka, you will see my clubs offer my players mari yakati because we want like a winning bonus cannot $2,000 mamzwisa. Then player anofana kutambira mari yakati one day mamzwisa. So we are not saying kuti susu as a Scotland we said we can afford, no, we are not saying that, but we are saying kuti susu tine marketing team yedu that goes out there and sell our brand kuma companies kutati sponsor. That's why you see we're able to pay our players in time, to give bonuses in time, to do whatever we promise them in time, because inyaya kuti our marketing team warikuziva basa rawo ravari kuita. So we are saying to other clubs is you have to have a good marketing team that will market your brand. Like teams like Cape United, they are big teams. They are big teams. So Cape United, they can do anything they want to do. So we are saying kuti we want kuti isusu tisakomba iwe nemanji nemango ma clubs kunzi Scotland. We are far ahead of other clubs. That I can tell you. We are far ahead of those other clubs because we've got sponsors. We have sponsors, we have everything for our club, we have our own clubhouse, we have our own training grounds, we have our own hotel, we have our own gym, we have our own buses. Saka, don't compare us with other clubs. Ibap, I know my fans achandituka pa ma comments achitaura zvanenge achitaura vamwe achitaurawo zvavanenge vachitaura, but ane bhora ndianoita sei? Ndiye anomakwa,
they are no winner.
Ane bhora futi ndiye anowina futi. Saka inini whatever, let me tell you something, what I do in my life, what I do kurarama kwangu kwese, even when Peter came to join Scotland, I'm a winner. No two ways. I'm a number one. Whatever I touch is number one. So get that. Viewers, supporters, haters, I'm number one. Saka zvese zvomungataura nyika kuita sei, I'm number one.
That is why we are transforming that to us, President, because now we don't want to be number two. We want to be number one like you.
Yeah.
You lead the way.
We cannot say we won the league when we are number two. Never. Never. I said to Peter when I signed this contract, I said I want to be number one.
We've got a mandate.
Yes. Kana pane zvokwanisa kuitika utite number one. That's why makaona patakazonza Musona from Saudi Arabia. Kana zvanetsa totora kumwe kunhu kwamusingafungire futi kuti zviite sei zvizadzisike. Saka don't ever think kuti azviitike. Maplayers amunofungira kuti auye muno muZimbabwe, watch the space. Kuti muone kuti amuonere kuno. Tine masponsor. Masponsor tsata kukuratidza imi. Marketing team yangu anokudzai wakavunza. Tine muline so. Tikutosarudza kuti tinombofamba nawo wiki rine mwedzi uno. We have sponsors. So problem inongoitika muno muchete ndeyekuti aita chakanaka chete, vanhu vanoda kungoshora chete, vanhu vanoda kungotuka, vanoda say what, but you know at the end of the day they hate, but they see us going, they see us growing. Saka hatina problem nekuwengwa isu kana kutukwa kana kuitwa sei kana kuita sei, zvagara zviripo inga na Jesu chaiche aitowengwa nini nebasa rake rese raita. Saka ini who I am kuti ndidiwe nemunhu wese, handitodi kutodiwa we, ndotoda kuti pese pandinotofamba ndiwengwe, but I'll show you the results. I'm number one. Viewers all over the country, I'm taking the league. Then Bokuti number 8, I'm taking the league. Number 1, I'll be number 1. Because hapana chinotadza kuti ti win naye. Teaching until I have good players.
You were being diplomatic, President, when you said with the number 8. We know what we have to meet your vision and fulfill
right.
your vision of number 1.
I think on that note, very emphatic note indeed, very clear, the ambitions of Scotland Football Club. Once again, thank you very much, Honourable. Thank you very much, Peter, as well, for joining us for an extended match zone.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show, and we did mention that today we're going to have a lot of guests, and joining me are the representatives from the Queens, the Scotland Queens, and we've got the Secretary General and of course one of the biggest fans we have of the football club, Miss Universe Leshanda. How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Ladies, you look gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you. You too, eh?
I thank you.
The red looks nice on you.
It's landing, right?
I know.
Thank you so much. You know, you can get it at Booties. It's there. Literally, you can get it. Yeah.
Well,
but
definitely.
let's start with you, Secretary General. You managed to win a trophy, which we celebrated here on the show.
Wow.
And
Yes.
Honourable was very pleased that you guys are progressing. What's been happening since then?
So recently we just had our first game
Right.
of the season, and guess what? We actually won.
Of course,
4-0.
of course. Congratulations, by the way.
Yes. So like he has said, we in it to win it. We came as Scotland. The boys, what the boys can do, we women, we can actually do it better.
Absolutely. And Leshanda, you've been a fan of the football club since I think inception.
while.
I mean, what compelled, not compelled, because compelled sounds like it's not a good word. What made you fall in love with the club?
I think the culture of it, for me, who's on the side of the fans, you in the stands, you see the love, you see the culture. People come out in numbers,
Right.
and just, sitting there from, I've sat it from VIP to VVIP to the general access. I've
really?
sat on all sides,
Yeah.
and it's just love and laughter, and
Mabviravira at the end of the day.
Very true,
Now,
yeah.
SG, I want to talk about what the season is going to be like for the Queens. What is it exactly that we are looking forward to? And as fans of the football club, we should be going to watch your games. What is it going to be like?
We are actually promising Mabviravira.
Of course.
From day one, we're actually promising, but I wouldn't want to lie. It's not an easy task. We've got our rivals, we've got MWOS, we've got Shades of Queens. It's not an easy task, but we are definitely going to promise Mabviravira.
Of course.
We are going to enter into the PSL, regardless of
100%.
yes.
That's what
we're
the club is
positive
about
it. Yes.
Right. And Leshanda, people want to know, as fans, of course, you've experienced the guys' men's side of the football club.
Yes.
You are now supporting the Queens. You've been to their games. What is it that is similar about the Queens and, of course, the men?
I think the one thing they have in common is just the atmosphere, the songs. They win or lose, mostly win.
Yeah.
The songs are rolling out all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Of course. And SG, before we go, I just want to find out from you. I want you to give me a prediction of the league from the men's side. I want to take you away from the Queens. Based on what you've seen, what the league has been like, there's been a couple of draws, a couple of wins as well. The Uhuru Cup was won recently. What do you see? How do you see the league going and other competitions?
Do you want me to predict?
No, well, maybe not predict, or maybe a word from the Secretary General of the Scotland Queens to the gang. What would you want to say to them?
I would want to say there's been a lot of changes though, but it's looking good.
Right.
To be honest with you, I love the way things are going. We're moving slowly, but we're getting there surely.
Absolutely. And Leshanda, to the fans, what do you want to say to the fans?
Keep coming out, keep pushing. The culture's growing. Let's come out, guys.
Just support
Support.
the team. Yes, you've heard it. These are the representatives from the Scotland Queens. They're saying, come out, support the team. They're promising Mabviravira. What a show it's been. Oh man, We had the Queens here, we had the President, we had everybody here coming through to support the Mabviravira football show. We do promise Mabviravira. Till next week, we're going to come through and make sure that everything is set pro.
Wait. I forgot to say bye. I forgot to say bye. Bye.
This is the reason why we don't invite you here. Because, look, you're just walking in or said, I'm recording. This is recording. You know that, right? Bye. Okay, bye.